What a treat, Jim Fannin.
And two legends of the sports.
And I'm not just talking about being joined by you here on commentary. Tracy Smothers versus the Squire Dave Taylor in the middle of the ring in the 2008 Ted Petty Invitational.
I was very impressed at the ovation that Dave Taylor got out, when he came out. But then Ace Steel got the same ovation, Claudio got the same ovation, Dingo got the same ovation. This is an awesome crowd tonight.
Yeah, that speaks a lot about the crowd here in IWA Mid-South, and nothing to be taken away from Dave Taylor. He's got a lot of backing here in the tournament, a lot of interest. Very kind of an unusual pick. You don't normally get to see a veteran like this, a guy who's been on television, a guy who's wrestled in WCW and the WWE, but he is here tonight making a rare appearance.
Well, as Tracy Smothers would tell you, Tracy Smothers has been fired by everybody.
Tracy Smothers
has got the same resume, pal.
He's been to the Fed, he's been to WCW, ECW, Smoky Mountain, USWA.
And he's been to them all like 12 times. Fired, brought back. Everybody loves him.
Former World Heavyweight Champion here in IWA, along with holding the tag titles with Chris Hamrick.
Yeah, he only held that heavyweight title for a week, but it was an awesome week to be alive in Louisville, Kentucky.
It was a short reign back in September of 1997, and then he hasn't held any titles here in Mid-South since that tag title reign in May of 2004.
When you're Tracy Smothers, you ain't about the championships, man.
It's not about the championships. It's all about the glory.
It's about teaching the youngsters.
Yeah, can you believe it, Jim? This is the first TPI for Tracy Smothers.
Well, he's missed a couple of them, so I was real happy when he showed up today. When I got the phone call that he was lost, 10 minutes from the building, he was lost. I had to steer him in, and I gave him a big hug when he showed up, and he's like, "What, didn't you think I'd be here, man?"
Faces had never been brighter in the IWA locker room than when Tracy Smothers showed up tonight.
Well, everybody's been looking forward to this match. Tracy is my pick to win. Not only this match, but he is my pick to win the whole damn tournament.
A lot of people discredit Tracy Smothers. He's gotten more ornery in his old age, but he has such a great and diverse technical background that he's really going to be a perfect matchup here for the British style.
We don't call that being more ornery. We call that being a tweener, man. Sometimes he's in a good mood, sometimes he's in a bad mood, but he's always in a mood to kick some ass. Except Dave Taylor's one of the toughest men walking the face of the planet.
Right.
So Tracy's going to have his work cut out for him.
Dave Taylor was trying to neutralize Tracy on the mat there, but now Smothers is... they chanted it. Escaping in, cradling him over, lateral press by Dave Taylor.
Tracy is bound and determined to show the people that he can still go. He's been training. He's been hitting the bricks. He is ready for this. He has waited for this. People have called him old. They've called him washed up. They've called him crazy. But he is here to prove that when he wants to, he can still be smasher, psycho, sellout, Smoky Mountain thug, Tracy Smothers.
A wild-eyed Southern boy getting taken down by Dave Taylor.
And Dave Taylor, well, he's just here to prove that Vince McMahon has a very large asshole and is quite stupid.
Interesting to note, too, that Dave Taylor is actually a third-generation wrestler, Jim. He's trained by his father and grandfather. And even at that age, a third-generation wrestler here.
Well, usually Tracy has the advantage in his matches because he's the wily veteran. But he's almost the kid in this one.
That's right.
He's almost the kid in this one.
Dave Taylor just a bit of senior here on the wild-eyed Southern boy. So many handshakes here. These guys do respect each other very well, but if you know anything from Tracy Smothers matches, sometimes those handshakes can be deceiving.
Hey, man, it's wrestler's code, man. It's wrestler's code.
Wrestler's code.
Especially between the legends.
Another collar and elbow tie-up, backing into the ropes. Nice sportsmanship out of these two.
One of them's going to snap, though. One of them is just setting the other up. I don't know who it is yet, but one of them, by God, is setting the other up to dupe him here in a little bit.
And all I'm saying is that Tracy missed the wheel tonight. So if it happens to be him, don't blame it on the man. Another collar and elbow tie-up. Now this time backing Dave Taylor into the ropes. 5 minutes have gone by in this contest. 15 minutes remaining.
There we go. I knew it was coming.
It only took 5 minutes.
Throw that sportsmanship right out the window. Tracy knows he's got to kick it up a notch now. He tried to go without the promo.
Going toe to toe.
He tried to go scientific with him, but Dave Taylor's a damn fine wrestler. So now it's a fight. Tracy is reverting back to 1988 when he wrestled 3 Bears in 3 nights. And we're not talking Chicago Bears, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking Grizzly Bears, Black Bears, Brown Bears.
And as you all know, a bear cannot apply a hammerlock. But no more hammerlocks here as that back fist from Tracy Smothers.
There is no truth to the rumor that Tracy was pissed off that they ate his porridge before he kicked their ass, though. Just letting you know.
Dave Taylor's going to have to pull something out of that extensive book of offensive and defensive maneuvers to get by Tracy Smothers here.
I almost thought we were going to see a Tracy Smothers back fist.
The interesting thing about this matchup, the entire locker room is watching this match very closely. And it's not just to anticipate who they may be facing in the next round, but say perchance one of the wrestlers loses, they're hoping to get that match with either Dave Taylor or Tracy Smothers tomorrow for night 2. They're not only looking for the winner here and a way to get past them, they're looking at the eventual losers as well.
It's much more than we might have to face them in the second round. It's much more than we'd really like to face the loser if we happen to lose tomorrow. This is a learning experience. I don't care if you're Chris Hero. Chris Hero's watching this match, and he's going to learn 4 or 5 things from it.
That's right.
And if you can't learn from watching Tracy Smothers against Dave Taylor, then you have no right being in the wrestling ring.
The jackknife pin by Tracy Smothers, only getting 2, kind of lost his footing there, which may have been the deciding factor. Yeah, as we said, Jim, as much of a downer as it would be to lose in the first round of the TPI, you could get one of those great matches on the second night. So they're all looking to that silver lining of the cloud. Back fist by Tracy Smothers. Got him in the corner. Chopping him down. Tracy Smothers doing it like only he can. Blocked by Dave Taylor. Now he's coming back with that European uppercut. Takes him off his feet.
Timeout. Somebody get Tracy a timeout.
We've allowed Tracy Smothers timeouts in the past. Check smartmarkvideo.com for proof of that. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to allow those here in the TPI.
Well, PJ Drummond should.
Now, Jim, they're bringing out that war you were talking about. Double underhook. That European butterfly suplex floating over and graduating into the pin. That will be enough in about 8 minutes.
He caught Tracy Smothers with a quick one there. I think Tracy hit his head on that suplex, and Tracy's had 50 concussions, so that's all it took was one good bump on the head. But Tracy brought it tonight, and Dave Taylor was very impressive, moving in and advancing to the second round of the Ted Petty Invitational.
What do you say, man? Hell of a match.